Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tearing down the latest financial results from a tech giant to really understand the physical foundation of the whole AI revolution. Because, it's not just about clever software or some brilliant new algorithm. It's a massive physical challenge. It's about building the actual pipes, the switches, and the processors, all the fundamental infrastructure that makes this stuff possible. And that's where a company like Broadcom comes into the picture. They're becoming a key architect of this new world. So we're going to use their latest absolutely record-breaking earnings report as our guide to see what is really powering their incredible growth. All right, let's dive right in by looking at their Q3 2025 results. And honestly, the numbers here are just jaw-dropping. Get this. The company pulled in a record-breaking $16 billion in revenue for the quarter. That's a 22% jump from last year, which just shows you how explosive this market has really become. So, what's really driving all this? Well, no surprise, it's AI. Their AI-related revenue grew a staggering 63% year over year to over $5 billion. This is absolutely the engine powering the whole company. And all of this incredible demand, it's created a colossal backlog of orders, totaling a record $110 billion. I mean, think about that. That's a massive pipeline of future business, all just waiting to be built. And as their CEO, Hock Tan, points out, this success isn't just an accident. It's built on three key pillars: their custom AI chips, high-speed networking, and of course their VMware software business. These are really the company's growth engines. Okay, so here's the crucial part. Understanding how these engines actually work together, it's really a two-sided strategy that hits both the physical hardware and the software that has to manage all of it. So on one side, you've got the hardware, right? The custom chips, what they call XPUs, and all the networking gear. That's the physical backbone of these AI data centers. And then on the other side, you've got the software platform from VMware, which lets big companies build and manage their own powerful private clouds. And this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? It shows you just how dominant AI has become for them. I mean, if you look at just their semiconductor business, AI revenue at $5.2 billion is now the majority. It's bigger than all their other more traditional chip businesses combined. But here's the twist. As CEO Hock Tan explained on their earnings call, building faster chips is only part of the puzzle. As these AI clusters grow to like tens of thousands of processors, the real bottleneck, the biggest challenge now, is the networking. How do you get all of those processors to talk to each other fast enough? So first you have to scale up. This is all about creating just enormous bandwidth to share memory between all the processors that are packed together inside just one single server rack. Then you've got to scale out. This means connecting thousands of those individual racks together all across an entire data center, so they can all work as one giant computer. And this is exactly where Broadcom's new high-speed switches are a total game changer. And finally, the ultimate challenge is to scale across. This is where you use really powerful router technology, like their new Jericho 4, to link completely separate, massive data centers together so they act like one single colossal AI brain. So this whole strategy is clearly working, but believe it or not, that's not the whole story. Just when the market thought it had Broadcom's business all figured out, they dropped a surprise announcement on their earnings call that completely changed the outlook. So we already knew they were supplying these custom-designed AI accelerators, XPUs as they call them, to three major but unnamed tech giants. Companies that are trying to build up their own capabilities. But then, on the call, Hock Tan just reveals that they've signed up a fourth, previously unannounced partner for their custom chip program. And this new mystery customer, well, they aren't just dipping their toes in the water. They place a single production order for over $10 billion worth of AI racks. That's billion with a B, all of it based on Broadcom's custom chips. So why is this one deal such a big deal? Well, this single, massive order really shines a spotlight on several major shifts that are reshaping the entire tech industry as we speak. Okay, first, we're seeing this huge pivot to custom silicon. The biggest players, they want chips designed specifically for them. Second, networking is now the main bottleneck, which makes connectivity king. And finally, we're seeing the rise of the private cloud, powered by software like VMware, which gives companies a real alternative to the big public clouds. And make no mistake, this is not just some short-term win for Broadcom. They actually expect their AI revenue growth to accelerate even further in 2026, all thanks to this new customer. And to top it all off, they announced their CEO's contract has been extended all the way to 2030. That signals some serious confidence in this long-term strategy. And all of this leaves us with a final, really important thought. In an era where every major tech player is racing to build their own custom AI solution, who's going to be left to build the universal roads and bridges that all that traffic runs on? And right now, it sure looks like Broadcom is positioning itself to be exactly that company.